Hey guys, it's Jade. Welcome to my channel. I'm in my car again. Today's video is going to be short and sweet, and it's going to be about another topic that's a prevailing subject in my life. Because what's new? I promise I'll talk about other things later on, but we're getting the important stuff out of the way, you know? So I feel like a main reason why my mental health has been just coming down on me really hard lately, well, in waves, is because I spent the majority of my life being the therapist friend. And by the majority of my life, I mean like I just stopped doing this the other day. I've always been the friend that you can message at like 3 a.m. and I'll happen to wake up in the middle of the night and I will literally lose the rest of my sleep to talk to you when you're going through something and to make sure you're okay, and I physically feel like I can't fall back asleep until I know that my friend is okay when my friend is in need, right? But the second that my mental health is like hanging on by a thread and I say, hey, I don't think that I can deal with your problems on top of mine right now, like I just don't have the capacity to deal with it right now, all of a sudden I've never done anything for you and I'm the worst friend. All of a sudden I'm a bad friend, and that's getting really old, because how dare I try to put myself first for once ever. Where I've reached with that now is like, you can go to hell and burn. I don't care anymore. I used to be so concerned about who sees me as a bad person, and you know, how am I perceived? Do people think I'm a bad person? Am I going to look like a B? Are people going to tell their friends about me and, you know, their idea of me? And it's just too much to think about. Too many people's perspectives I just don't care about anymore. And then dare I reach out to somebody, one of these people who just dump all their problems on me. Dare I one day need help and reach out to them asking for some advice? They don't have anything to say. They don't have anything to offer me. It's always like, hush, or that sucks, or, you know, you'll get through it. Which, better you just did tell me to suck my mother. Better you did just run me up under my mother, because I'd rather you have done that than to give me that dog half dead 2 words after I built up the courage to actually ask for help. You are one of the worst people to ever cross my path, like to ever walk this earth. So that brings me to my point, which is invest who invests in you, because people only keep you close enough so that you will still consider them a friend enough to ask you for help or to ask you for favors. Just because I moved from Jamaica to Los Angeles, here come all of these people who do not speak to me or who unfollowed me before, like, hey, my grandma blocked my credit card and I can't order an Uber, can you order me an Uber? Oh, I don't have any money, can you pay off my credit card bill? Or, oh, my father forgot to pick me up from work, can you... When did this become my problem? You did not speak to me before, and then all of a sudden now you want my help, you want my advice on what to do with your life, when you did not care whether I was dead or alive like the other day. I am so over pouring out my heart because I care so much about what my friends are going through, and like, if I have the knowledge or the experience to give them advice on whatever they're going through, whatever it is, if I have the foresight, if I can see something from an outside perspective that you can't see and it's very clear to me what the answer is, I will pour out my heart and make sure that I give you the best advice that I can to the best of my ability. And the reality is 99% of the time you're not going to take my advice anyway. So why bother ask me for advice? Why bother come to me about your relationship or whatever else is going on at home and then ask me for advice and then not listen to me anyway? It's like, why did I waste my time? And it's not like a one-time thing. It's like every single time you want me to type out paragraphs of advice to you, and then when it comes to me needing advice and you're like, sorry, I'm with friends right now, I can't talk, or sorry, I'll listen to you later. Or by then, like, what happened between the time when I need advice right now, like right then, and 3 days later when you decide to answer my message? Like, never mind, that is dead. I am not wasting my time to give you advice for you to not listen to me anyway. and then be 100% worthless and useless to me when I need advice from you. I am not your therapist, especially not for free. And I'm also not here to supplement your funds, especially if we're not friends. Like, our friendship is clearly one-sided. Don't ask me to give you money, to buy you things. Don't ask me to bring you stuff from here back home. Don't ask me any of that, because like, that goes without saying. Why do I have to explain that to you, that you are disrespectful and disgusting? When I am suffering in the middle of the night, when I am like being eaten alive by my thoughts, when I am going through everyday suffering, I can't turn to you to ask you for help. So why now do you get to reap my hard work and my money and my time and my words and my experience when you have zero to offer me? That is so dead. That is dead and dead. That is all dead. That is all dead. That's all I really have to say today. Stop being the therapist friend, because people don't appreciate you anyway. People just see you as a loophole to make their life better, but they have nothing to offer you. Yes, you have to have something to offer me to be my friend. Not money. It doesn't have to be. I've never asked any of my friends for money, ever. It's not money. It's not a ride somewhere. It's not a piece of clothes or some food that you can't get in Jamaica. It's not any of that stuff. Like, at least reciprocate anything in the friendship. At least have my best interest at heart. At least be a real friend. I'm not going to explain to you how to be a friend. Google is free. Go talk to somebody, or go look it up. At this stage of life as an adult, if you don't know how to be a friend, and if you don't know that using people is wrong, and that only taking from somebody you call your friend is wrong, then just don't bother. Like, disqualified. You don't have a chance. You know, you don't have a ticket. So again, being the therapist friend is just draining. It only robs you of your happiness, the little happiness that you have left, and that is dead. Take a good look at everybody that you have in your life and ask yourself, do they offer me anything, or every time I talk to them, do I feel worse? Every time I talk to them, do I feel like I should have never said anything? Do I feel like, why did I waste my breath on them? Why did I try to help them when they're not listening anyway? Why did I reach out to them? And you know, it's hard to ask for help. So when you actually reach out and they make you feel like you shouldn't have said anything in the first place, reevaluate if you want to really have them in your life, because the answer is probably no. With that being said, people do not have to take your advice. People are only asking you what you think as a suggestion. Most of the time they already made up their minds about what they want to do with their problems, and they just like want an opinion, but they already know. Like, they're gonna keep asking the different people in their life till that one person tells them what they're already thinking to do, and they're gonna follow that person. So my point is not like everything I tell you have to do it, otherwise you can't be my friend. Obviously not. That's not what I said. Don't be stupid and jump to conclusions when you know that that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, don't come to me with the same problem 6 times and I keep telling you what the obvious answer is, and you go and do something else, and then you want to keep asking me what to do because the problem keeps getting worse. In that case, you're on your own. Figure it out, and that's that. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will be doing other things than complaining in my next video on Thursday. I'm posting twice a week until further notice, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So please subscribe to this channel, because we're all friends, except if you're the type of person who I was just talking about. As I said, I won't be complaining in my next video, so stick around for that. Love you guys. Bye.